Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to talk to you about something that goes beyond the numbers in your bank account, beyond the titles on your resume, beyond the possessions you own. I want to talk about something that holds the true power to shape your future: your network. It's often said that your network is your net worth. This is more than just a catchy phrase. It's a principle that governs success, fulfillment, and lasting impact. The relationships you build and the people you surround yourself with can determine the trajectory of your life. So let's dive into why this is not just a theory, it's a truth that you must embrace. Think for a moment about the opportunities you've had in your life. How many of them came to you because you were in the right place at the right time? Or more importantly, because of the relationships you had built along the way? Often the doors that open to us aren't opened by our resume, our achievements, or even our skills. They're opened because of the people we know, the trust we've built, and the connections we've nurtured over time. Opportunities are everywhere, but the difference between those who seize them and those who miss them often comes down to one thing: who they know. Think about it. How many times have you been given a chance, an introduction, or an invitation simply because someone believed in you? It wasn't your qualifications alone that led to that opportunity. It was your connection. The person who saw your potential and said, "I trust you enough to bring you into this." The power of your network lies in its ability to influence the chances that come your way. People give opportunities to those they feel connected to, those they trust, and those they believe will show up and do what's necessary. Relationships create pathways that aren't always visible on a resume or through an application. It's through connections that doors are unlocked and possibilities are expanded. Take a moment to look at the people around you: friends, mentors, colleagues, acquaintances. Do you realize how many of them are already tied to opportunities you can tap into? These are the people who are already in positions to help you rise. But here's the key: it's not about expecting something from others. It's about investing in those relationships, cultivating trust, and being a valuable part of their journey as well. You have to give first. You have to show up and be the kind of person others want to share their opportunities with. There's a saying that goes, "Your network is your net worth." This doesn't mean just gathering a collection of names and numbers. It's about the quality of the connections, the depth of the trust, and the sincerity of the relationships. These relationships are not transactional, they're transformational. The more you invest in others, the more they will invest in you. And in return, the opportunities will start to flow. Not because you demanded them, but because people genuinely want to help those who have added value to their lives. Think about where you want to go in life. Now imagine if you were surrounded by people who were already where you want to be. People who could guide you, offer you advice, or even open doors for you. That's the power of a strong network. Every new person you meet has the potential to introduce you to the next phase of your journey. Every connection could be the spark that ignites the next big chapter in your story. The truth is, every successful person you know has reached where they are not just because of their talent or hard work, but because of the network they've built. Relationships are what make opportunities real. So, the question is, how are you nurturing your network? Are you cultivating meaningful relationships that can unlock new doors for you? Are you showing up, not just for what you can get, but for what you can give? Remember, opportunities don't just appear. They come through the connections you create, the people who believe in you, and the trust you build along the way. Every relationship you form today is a step toward your next big break. Take a moment to reflect on the people you spend the most time with. The truth is, we are all influenced by the people around us, whether we consciously realize it or not. The people you choose to surround yourself with will shape your mindset, your actions, and ultimately your success. If you spend your days with negative thinkers, complainers, or those who lack ambition, You'll find that their energy, their attitudes, and their habits will begin to seep into your own life. The result? You'll start to adopt their patterns. You'll start thinking like them, acting like them, and even limiting your own potential based on their perspectives. On the other hand, when you surround yourself with individuals who inspire you, who challenge you to be better, who push you to grow beyond your limits, something incredible happens. Your own aspirations begin to rise. You start to see the world through a different lens. Your goals become bigger. Your mindset shifts. And you realize that the only limits that exist are the ones you've allowed yourself to believe in. This is the power of your network. It can elevate you or it can hold you back. The company you keep has the power to shape your destiny. If you're constantly around people who dream big, who set audacious goals, and who are committed to improving themselves, you'll find that you're naturally drawn toward those same pursuits. You'll raise your standards, not because someone told you to, but because you begin to see what's possible when you surround yourself with greatness. But let's be honest for a moment, this isn't always easy. It's easy to fall into the trap of comfort, of staying in familiar circles, even if those circles aren't pushing you forward. It's easy to stick with people who may not challenge you because it feels safe. But growth doesn't happen in the safety zone. Growth happens when you step out of your comfort zone, when you surround yourself with people who force you to think bigger, act bolder, and dream without limits. And here's the thing, you can't expect to change your life if you're still associating with the same people who keep you stuck. You need to be around individuals who push you to become the best version of yourself, who help you see possibilities instead of problems, and who inspire you to take action. They will challenge you, yes, but in ways that help you stretch beyond what you thought was possible. Your network is a reflection of who you are and where you're going. If you want to go to the next level in your life, you need to elevate the people you associate with. Ask yourself, are the people around me lifting me up or holding me down? Because the reality is, you become the average of the people you spend the most time with. And if you want to change your life, change your circle. Surround yourself with people who are on the same journey of growth, who are committed to their own success, and who will challenge you to achieve more than you ever thought possible. The company you keep determines the heights you can reach. The power of your network is not just in what others can do for you, but in what they help you become. If you want to be great, surround yourself with greatness. Think for a moment about the journey you're on. You're constantly seeking to grow, improve, and become better in every area of your life. The truth is, none of us can do it alone. We can't expect to have all the answers because no one person does. But here's the good news. Your network, if built thoughtfully and intentionally, is an invaluable resource filled with knowledge and wisdom. It's a treasure trove, and each person you meet is like a key that unlocks a new door of insight. Every individual you encounter holds a different perspective, a different set of experiences, and a unique lesson they can offer. Some may have built successful businesses from the ground up, while others may have mastered personal growth and developed an unshakable mindset. Some may be seasoned experts in their field, while others have had their share of failures and learned from them. Each of these experiences holds value. Each of these people has something to teach you if you're willing to listen, learn, and absorb the knowledge they're offering. Imagine this, you don't have to go through life making every mistake yourself. You don't have to reinvent the wheel or learn everything the hard way. The people around you have walked different paths, faced challenges you may never encounter, and learned lessons that can accelerate your progress. From business strategies to personal development, from mastering a skill to overcoming adversity, there are lessons to be learned from every individual in your network. Different people can learn from different tools. What matters is learning how to reapply those tools to you. Lessons from learning from every tool in your network is the lessons to be learned from every tool in your talent network that's worth as much as all the money in the world so you can get better training or speak better with people. It's not just about the big ideas either. Sometimes the smallest piece of advice can be the most powerful. A single suggestion, a fresh perspective, or a bit of wisdom shared in a conversation can be the spark that ignites a breakthrough for you. The key is in being open to learning. There's no room for pride here. If you think you know it all, you're missing out on an incredible opportunity to grow. The beauty of a strong network is that it allows you to tap into a wealth of knowledge and experiences that can propel you forward in ways you never imagined. And let's not forget about the power of diverse experiences. The more diverse your network, the richer the knowledge you have at your fingertips. If you surround yourself with people who think like you, who have lived similar lives, and who share your experiences, you're limiting the scope of the knowledge available to you. But when you bring together people from different backgrounds, industries, and walks of life, the insights they offer will open up new possibilities for you. They'll challenge your thinking, broaden your horizons, and help you see things from angles you may never have considered. So, don't underestimate the power of learning from others. Your network is not just a group of people. It's a living, breathing library of knowledge. Every interaction, every conversation, and every relationship is an opportunity to learn, grow, and evolve. The more you tap into the wisdom of those around you, the more equipped you'll be to face the challenges of life and business with confidence and clarity. Keep that in mind as you connect with people and prepare for new conversations. And before we move on, remember, the lessons you learn today can save you time, money, and heartache tomorrow. And with each piece of wisdom shared, you move one step closer to becoming the person you were always meant to be. We've all been there. We make promises to ourselves. We set goals. We say we're going to make changes, achieve big things, and become the best version of ourselves. But here's the thing. Making those promises is easy. The real challenge comes in the follow-through. It's one thing to say, I'm going to lose weight, or I'm going to write that book, or I'm going to start that business. But how many of those promises have you kept on your own? How many times have you fallen short because life got in the way, or the motivation faded, or the road got too tough? This is where the power of your network comes into play. It's the people you surround yourself with that make all the difference. When you have a network of like-minded, success-driven individuals around you, something powerful happens. They don't just cheer you on from the sidelines. They hold you accountable. They are the ones who remind you of the promises you've made to yourself. They are the ones who push you to show up even when it's hard, even when you feel like giving up, and even when the distractions of life pull you in 1,000 different directions. We all need someone to hold us accountable. The best ideas, the most ambitious plans, and the greatest intentions are meaningless without action. And action is what gets done when we have people around us who are committed to seeing us succeed, not just to our success, but to our growth as individuals. Your network is the team that reminds you that your goals matter. They remind you that you are capable, that you are worthy, and that the world needs what you have to offer. They won't let you settle for mediocrity because they know your potential. And they won't let you forget it. Accountability partners are invaluable because they help you stay on track. They are the ones who check in with you, ask you the tough questions, and push you to take that next step when you're tempted to procrastinate or quit. They know the vision you have for your life, and they won't let you stray from it. They're not just there for the easy wins. They're there for the tough moments too. When the road gets rocky, when doubts creep in, and when the going gets tough, they're the ones who remind you of your purpose and your promise to yourself. They're the ones who say, you've got this, when you feel like you don't. But accountability isn't just about pushing you to act. It's about helping you become who you were meant to be. It's about reminding you that you have greatness within you, even when you forget it yourself. Your network isn't just a cheerleading squad. It's a group of people who believe in you even when you don't believe in yourself. They are there to reflect back to you the strength, the potential, and the ability you may not always see. When you surround yourself with a powerful network, you not only get encouragement, you get a mirror that reflects your highest self, your best potential, and the person you are meant to become. They help you stay accountable to your dreams and goals. And when you have people who hold you accountable, you not only achieve your dreams, you exceed them. So choose your network wisely, because it's the people around you who will either hold you back or push you toward the greatness you were born to achieve. We all go through tough times. It's an undeniable part of life. There's no one who is exempt from facing hardship, no one who can escape the reality of business failures, personal setbacks, or unexpected crises. Life has a way of testing us when we least expect it. Whether it's a project that falls apart, a goal that slips through your fingers, or a personal challenge that knocks you to your knees, there will be moments when you feel like the world is too heavy to carry. It's during these moments that your network can prove to be one of the most powerful forces in your life. Think about it for a second. When everything is going well, it's easy to feel on top of the world. You can stand on your own 2 feet, you can make decisions, you can push forward. But when the challenges hit, when the road gets rocky and you're faced with adversity, that's when you need your network the most. It's in those moments of weakness, when you feel like giving up, or when you're unsure about the next step, that the people around you become your rock. They're the ones who will hold you up when you can't hold yourself. The people who truly care about you, your friends, your mentors, your colleagues, are the ones who will show up in the hardest times. They won't let you fall without reaching out a hand. They won't let you quit when they know you've got more to give. They'll provide guidance when you're lost, perspective when you're too close to the problem to see the solution. And sometimes they'll simply offer a shoulder to lean on when you're too tired to carry the burden alone. That's the power of having the right people around you. But even more than that, your network is there to remind you of something crucial. You are not alone. It's easy to feel isolated during tough times. It's easy to think that no one understands, that no one can help, that you're on an island, struggling by yourself. But that's simply not true. When you have a solid network, they are there to remind you that you have people who believe in you. They believe in your potential, your strength, and your ability to rise above the challenge. When they remind you of that, it becomes easier to find the courage to keep going. Sometimes just knowing that you're not alone is enough to get you through. It gives you the strength to face another day, the hope to keep pushing forward, and the belief that this challenge, like all others, is just a temporary part of your journey. Your network is there to help you see beyond the moment. They're there to help you remember that tough times don't last forever, and that you have the resilience to weather the storm. When you surround yourself with a powerful, supportive network, you're not just creating connections for success. You're building a foundation for the toughest times of your life. The people who care about you will help you rise when you fall. They'll help you see the light when the path seems dark, and they'll remind you of the strength within you, even when you've forgotten it yourself. So, never underestimate the power of your network. They are the ones who will carry you when you can't carry yourself, and they'll be the reason you rise again. The world we live in is built on connections, and the more people you know, the more influence you have. It's a simple concept, but one that holds immense power. Think of your network as a web. Each person you connect with has their own web of relationships, their own circle of influence. When you build and nurture these relationships, you don't just expand your own reach, you tap into the influence of others as well. The more connections you make, the greater your ability to make an impact, to create change, and to lead. It's easy to think of influence as something reserved for the elite few, the successful or those in high positions. But the truth is, influence is available to all of us. It's not about title or status. It's about relationships. Every person you meet, every conversation you have, every connection you foster increases your ability to impact those around you. And the beauty of it is that influence compounds. One person introduces you to another, who introduces you to yet another, and suddenly your network has expanded, your visibility has increased, and your reach has grown. Your network doesn't just offer you opportunities, it opens doors that you might not even know exist. It brings you into rooms you've never been in, into conversations you wouldn't otherwise be part of, and into circles where your voice can be heard and your ideas can spread. Influence isn't just about what you know, it's about who you know. and the trust you build with them. When you connect with people, when you build relationships founded on respect and mutual benefit, you position yourself to have a ripple effect that can extend far beyond what you ever imagined. But there's a deeper layer to this. The relationships you build today don't just pay off in the short term. They lay the foundation for your future. The trust, respect, and rapport you build now will pay dividends down the road. These are the relationships that will help elevate you in your career, your personal life, and your community. These are the connections that will become the cornerstone of your leadership in the future. Influence is not something that happens overnight. It's something that's cultivated, nurtured, and grown over time. The more you invest in your network today, the more influence you'll have tomorrow. Your influence doesn't just stop with your network either. As you continue to build relationships and expand your circle, you start to become a leader. Leadership isn't about authority. It's about the ability to inspire, to guide, and to influence others toward a common goal. When you build a strong, diverse network, you automatically begin to step into the role of a leader. You lead by example, you lead by listening, and you lead by lifting others up. The more people you connect with, the more you grow as a leader in your industry, in your community, and in the world. So don't underestimate the power of your network. The more people you know, the more influence you have. And with that influence comes the ability to create change, to inspire others, and to make a lasting impact. It's not just about the relationships you have today. It's about the legacy of influence you're building for tomorrow. The connections you make today will be the foundation of your influence for the rest of your life. So, the more you connect with others, the more you become a leader, and the more you shape the world around you. Innovation doesn't emerge from a place of isolation. It's born from collaboration, from the exchange of ideas, and from the diversity of thought that comes when people from different backgrounds and experiences come together. When you surround yourself with a network of individuals who challenge the way you think, who bring new perspectives to the table, and who push you to think bigger, you unlock the potential for real innovation. These are the people who make you question your assumptions, challenge your limits, and encourage you to explore new avenues you might have never considered before. The magic of a powerful network is that it sparks creativity. Think about the people in your life who inspire you. Think about the conversations that have ignited something new in your mind. Those moments when someone shared a different viewpoint, or when a simple question led you to rethink everything you thought you knew. That's the power of a network that thrives on diverse thinking, on the willingness to share and listen, and on the belief that innovation is not just about being the smartest person in the room, but about creating a space where ideas can flow freely. The relationships you cultivate in your network are not just for business. They are the incubators for new ideas. When you put yourself in a room full of people who are not afraid to challenge conventional wisdom, who are willing to think outside the box and take risks, you begin to see the world differently. You begin to look at problems not as obstacles, but as opportunities for creative solutions. Your network doesn't just offer you new ideas. It helps you see possibilities that you couldn't have imagined on your own. Innovation thrives when people are open to learning, to growth, and to new experiences. A strong network is a place where everyone is encouraged to bring their unique perspectives to the table. It's a place where collaboration happens organically, where the sharing of knowledge and expertise leads to breakthroughs, and where the collective wisdom of many minds creates a fertile ground for fresh ideas to grow. When you open yourself up to the diversity of thought in your network, you begin to see that the best solutions often come from unexpected places. But it's not just about receiving ideas, it's about contributing your own. The more you immerse yourself in a network of individuals who inspire innovation, the more you'll find yourself pushing the boundaries of your own thinking. You'll start to see things differently. You'll become more open to taking risks, trying new things, and stepping outside of your comfort zone. The people around you will encourage you to stretch, to experiment, and to trust in your own creativity. And when you step out of your own limitations, you'll discover that innovation is not a rare gift for a select few, but a process that anyone can tap into if they are willing to collaborate, share, and learn from others. So surround yourself with people who inspire you, people who push you to think bigger, to think differently, and to challenge the status quo. When you do, you'll find that new ideas don't just come from your own mind. They come from the collective energy of a network that's constantly pushing you to be better, to do more, and to innovate in ways you never imagined. Your network is a powerful catalyst for creativity, and through it, you'll unlock doors to new opportunities and solutions. At the core of what it means to be human lies one of our deepest needs, the need to belong. It's something we all crave. We want to feel like we are part of something greater than ourselves, to feel understood, valued, and supported. This need is not just a desire, it's a driving force behind our actions, our decisions, and our ability to push through difficult times. And when you surround yourself with a network of people who share your values, your goals, and your dreams, something powerful happens. You create a sense of belonging that not only nurtures your spirit, but propels you forward with energy and determination. When you have a supportive network, you no longer feel like you're walking through life alone. You have people who are there for you, people who get you, people who understand the challenges you face because they've been there themselves. This kind of connection is invaluable. It's the kind of support that reminds you that you don't have to do it all on your own. The road to success doesn't have to be a lonely one. With the right people around you, you are never truly alone in your journey. Your network becomes your community, a group of like-minded individuals who cheer for your success, offer advice when needed, and walk beside you through the tough times. It's through this community that you find the strength to keep going when things get difficult. They offer not just encouragement, but understanding. They celebrate your victories, no matter how big or small, because they know what it took for you to get there. They've seen your struggle, and they understand the effort it requires. This sense of shared experience deepens the bond you have with them and strengthens your resolve to continue pursuing your goals. But the beauty of belonging to a network that shares your values and aspirations is that it does more than just provide emotional support. It drives you. It fuels your motivation in ways that nothing else can. When you are part of a community that believes in your dreams, you are reminded of the bigger picture. You realize that your goals are not just personal aspirations, but they are shared by the people who walk alongside you. This shared vision helps you stay focused and aligned with your purpose. You are no longer chasing your dreams in isolation. You are part of a collective energy that's working toward the same things. And that energy, that sense of unity, is a powerful motivator. The power of belonging goes beyond just having people around you. It's about having the right people around you, the people who truly care, who share your vision, who encourage you to be your best, and who lift you up when you fall. These people are the ones who help you push through the obstacles, who remind you of your worth when doubt creeps in, and who challenge you to keep going when you feel like quitting. They become your foundation, your strength, and your reason to keep moving forward. So, as you build your network, remember that the greatest gift it offers is not just opportunities or knowledge, it's the sense of belonging. It's the feeling that you are part of something bigger than yourself, and that with the right people by your side, there is no challenge too great, no dream too far out of reach. When you belong, you gain the strength to face any challenge with confidence and the courage to pursue your dreams with the knowledge that you are never alone. Your network creates a sense of belonging that drives you to be better, to go further, and to achieve more than you ever thought possible. Success doesn't have to be something you chase alone. In fact, the path to greatness is often paved through the relationships we build, through the power of collaboration. We've all heard the phrase, teamwork makes the dream work, but there's much more to it than just a catchy slogan. Collaboration is the key to unlocking exponential growth. And when you open yourself up to the idea of working alongside others, you tap into a wellspring of potential that isolation could never offer. The people in your network aren't just contacts. They are partners in your growth, offering skills, resources, and insights that you may not have access to on your own. Think about it. How many times have you felt stuck, unsure of the next step, or overwhelmed by the obstacles in front of you? You gain new perspectives, new ideas, and new ways of thinking that can accelerate your growth in ways you never imagined. The beauty of collaboration is that it doesn't just help you grow. It helps everyone involved grow. When you work together toward a common goal, you all bring something valuable to the table. Each person's strengths complement the others, creating an environment where everyone is pushed to be better, to think bigger, and to reach higher. This is the power of synergy, the idea that the combined efforts of a group can achieve far more than individual efforts could. In a collaborative environment, your weaknesses are covered by someone else's strengths, and your strengths are enhanced by others. It's a mutual exchange that drives everyone forward. Isolation, on the other hand, can only limit your potential. When you try to go it alone, you miss out on the wisdom, the encouragement, and the resources that come from being part of a thriving network. You limit your opportunities to learn and grow, and you cut yourself off from the collective power that can propel you to new heights. But when you embrace collaboration, you expand your horizon. You open yourself up to new ideas, new tools, and new strategies that can take your personal and professional growth to the next level. Your network is a platform for mutual success. It's a place where you can both give and receive, a space where everyone has the opportunity to rise together. When you collaborate with others, you not only achieve your own goals, but you help others achieve theirs. It's this spirit of shared success, of lifting each other up, that makes collaboration so powerful. The results aren't just about what you gain. They're about the impact you make on others and the difference you create together. So, remember, growth doesn't happen in isolation. It happens when we come together, when we leverage each other's strengths, when we share knowledge and ideas, and when we support one another's journeys. Your network is a gold mine of opportunity, and collaboration is the key to unlocking its full potential. Together, we can achieve far more than we could ever do alone. The power of collaboration doesn't just move you forward. It transforms everyone involved, and through that transformation, success becomes inevitable. Take a moment to reflect on the people you surround yourself with. Look closely at your network, the people who are closest to you, the individuals you turn to for support, the ones you collaborate with. What do they say about you? The truth is, your network is a mirror, reflecting not just who you are, but also what you bring to the table. The quality of the relationships you build is a direct reflection of the mindset you carry and the value you offer. If you're surrounded by high achievers, driven individuals, and people who inspire and support you, it's no coincidence. You've attracted them into your life because they see something in you that resonates with their own values, aspirations, and energy. The connections you make aren't just about what you can gain. They are a direct result of the value you put into the world. The people in your life reflect your own self-worth, your own potential, and your ability to contribute. When you value yourself, when you show up with integrity and a commitment to your growth, you send out an energy that attracts others who are aligned with your vision. If you surround yourself with greatness, it's because you have created that space within yourself first. It starts with you. The value you place on your own abilities, your mindset, and your character. Think about the people who inspire you the most. What do they have in common? More often than not, they are individuals who bring value to the world. They are people who are constantly learning, growing, and contributing. They are the ones who take action, who push through challenges, and who show up with passion and purpose every day. It's no surprise that when you engage with these people, your own standards rise. You begin to see new possibilities for yourself, and you strive to match their level of success, ambition, and character. Your network doesn't just open doors for you, it raises your expectations for what's possible, and in turn, you elevate your own value. The relationships you build are also a reflection of what you offer to others. If you are someone who brings positivity, kindness, and value into the lives of those around you, you will find that others begin to do the same. The more you serve, the more you help, the more you add value to others' lives, the higher the quality of individuals you will attract into your own circle. You become a magnet for the type of people who challenge you to be better, who inspire you to reach higher, and who push you to grow. At the end of the day, your network is a reflection of who you are, your values, your character, your work ethic, and your commitment to growth. The more you invest in yourself, the more you develop your skills, and the more you show up with purpose, the greater the quality of people you will attract. If you want to attract high-quality individuals, it starts with you. By raising your own standards, you raise the standards of your network, and as a result, you create a circle of people who will elevate you to new heights. So, take a good look at the people in your life. Are they helping you grow? Are they challenging you to become the best version of yourself? If not, it's time to reflect on the value you're bringing to the table and make sure you're setting the right example. Your network is a powerful reflection of your own worth, and the connections you make will shape your future. The more you grow, the more you will attract the people who will help you unlock your full potential. Your network reflects your value, and when you raise your value, you raise the caliber of people who surround you. In conclusion, your network is far more than just a collection of names and faces. It is your greatest asset. It holds the power to open doors, inspire growth, offer wisdom, and support you in ways that no amount of money or material possessions ever could. So, I ask you today, what are you doing to build and nurture your network? Are you surrounding yourself with the kind of people who will elevate you, challenge you, and help you grow? If not, it's time to start. Remember, your network is your net worth. Build it wisely, and it will pay you back in ways you can't even imagine. Thank you.